Let's see how this works. All right. So, man, I've been fucking with YouTube all day, listening to different people, on the comments, you know, talking a little shit on one channel, being intellectual on another channel, whatever case might be, jumping around, talking to whoever. And I'm still battling a little sinus congestion, but whatever. But don't need to make this video. So I'm making this video just simply because I've with me paying attention to YouTube all day. Yeah, you know, me being in the comment section, doing a little donation, whatever. Kind of realized that there's a whole lot of dudes that really don't understand women. Hell, I mean, I'm still, you know, dabbling and figuring out this shit myself. But for the most part, a lot of red pill talking points I agree with. Only thing I don't agree with is, I mean, the hatred of women. That just, regardless of how much I agree with, that part just don't make sense. Just simply because if you're so concerned with just working on yourself, then it all should just play out anyway. You shouldn't have a concern. I mean, realistically, I mean, if you're making all the right moves in life, you're protecting yourself, man. And the thing is, I think the biggest issue we have as men, because I mean, I came up in a single, I came up in a single parent home. It was just me and my mom for the first 10 years, and well, the first 10 years of my life, you know, and I kind of realized that my mom never taught me to. She never taught me that a woman is supposed to be your helpmate. She just taught me to be nice to girls and all this stuff. And I was a badass kid, so a lot of stuff I just did on my own, and a lot I figured out on my own because my mom allowed me to be as independent as I possibly could, which is rare in our community. So realistically, a lot of what I figured out was on my own. And what I couldn't figure out when I became an adult, and I gave so much, you know, going through my sim phase, whatever, as social media likes to call it now. I had a sim phase. Don't get it twisted though. I always been a player, always. But it's just certain things that I realized, like the ones that I like more than they like me, they'll be the ones that play me because I had to realize that I allowed it. And the ones that I didn't like as much as they like me, we got along for a little while, but me getting older, I realized the value that a woman who's really for you can provide. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm getting to the place to where I'm realizing how important it is to have a woman who's really by your side of your life. Just simply because a woman is supposed to be your helpmate. Her number one purpose is to serve a man, and I totally agree with that. But a lot of times they can't find a man that they want to serve because the way that a lot of us men have been raised. Some men been raised to be dependent on their mom. Some men been raised to, you know, go and get it out the mud or whatever. Whatever the case might be. But in all actuality, you got to understand the purpose of having a woman around. I mean, like like older dudes used to tell me, you got to give us something to do. And a lot of you guys don't have enough going on to give us something to do. I mean, it can be something as simple as you working a 12-hour day and she doing laundry and bringing you lunch. Something simple as that. Now, granted, there's a lot of women that they can be pretty selfish because they were brought up to be as independent as they possibly could. They were brought up to not need a man. You know, like Kevin always say about women women either fearing a man or using a man. And I live in Memphis. I see that firsthand all the time. So, I mean, the more you work your way up towards being a man, I mean, you gotta understand that women can be your helpmate. You don't necessarily have to be screwing up or dating her for her to be a helpmate. But every woman in your life gonna see you as either beneficial or artificial. So she either not gonna have you around or she gonna have you around because you're useful. So if you're gonna be useful to a woman, at least make sure she's useful to you. It's only fair. If you think about equality and fairness, that's equality and fairness 101. She want to use you, you got to use her. And they can sound as misogynistic or whatever the case might be. I can care less. But you gotta understand that a woman's supposed to be your helpmate. It's really simple as that. So how can you get this woman to be your helpmate? And it all boils down to simply assets and liabilities. So if she's not an asset to you, then leave her alone. Simple as that. So I mean, you don't even need personal clarity for that. A lot of times, it's just a matter of common sense and what's the logical thing to do. Because us men, we're supposed to be logic based, and logically, if somebody ain't helping you reach the top, then you don't need it around. I don't care how bad you want to bust a nut. That shit don't make sense. So, I mean, we're supposed to be about building kingdoms, getting shit done, and either you get it done or you don't. It's as simple as that. So, I mean, I ain't no, I ain't no muscular dude. I ain't no extra handsome jawline nigga, nothing. I'm just a dude who got a lot of common sense, and I've learned from those around me. I built a strong enough circle around me, and I got to the place in life where I really think this way. Like what I'm saying in this camera is exactly what I believe and how I live. Like you gotta be an asset or a liability. And if you're a liability, I won't have you around. I just keep on rotating them out. And if this one work, cool. That one don't work, cool. And anybody in your life can be an asset. It can be your mama, auntie, sister, cousin, girl who friend zones you, whatever the case might be. But anybody who know me know how I really feel about being in a friend zone. If I'm being in a friend zone, I want to smash your friends. And if I can't smash your friends, I want to be your friend. That's how they work. So either you take it or leave it. And I need her to be an asset. And if that's the asset I need her to be, she need to be that. Pick up for anybody. I don't care what place in line they fall in. As simple as that. And granted, when you deal with other people, you're supposed to have something to give anyway. But I want to give on my terms because it's my shit, and everybody gonna feel the same exact way. So if it's yours, if it belongs to you, you work your ass off for it. You give it how you want to give it, and nobody should be able to convince you or test you or press you for you to give what you worked your ass off for. It's really simple as that. So I don't want no dude to be in here talking about this nigga simp. I can care less. I can care less about what you see me comment on other people's channels. I can care less about who got what to say. I don't give a fuck. Realistically, it's just about I just want dudes to win because we've been losing so long. It just don't make sense, man. Like it's so much in this world that we can get, and we just don't come together and work for it because we've been taught to be apart. So, I mean, it's really simple as that. Either be an asset or liability. Which one is it gonna be? I'll leave it at that.